Oh, I dropped my lid. Cut.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to what could be a new potential series here called the Real Estate Showdown. And we're going to have a little bit of fun trying to guess values of homes, if something should be inspected or will come up on an inspection, different little real estate type related guessing games here. So I'm here today with Julia Garriott with CMG Home Loans. She is the lender that I refer most of my clients to.
Mortgage gal.
The mortgage gal. Mortgage gal that I refer all my clients to because she is the best. What we'd like you to do, though, is to play along. So we're going to be answering these questions, see who comes closest, and then we'll be discussing the answers. But we'd like you to comment below and play along just to see if your answers are correct or as close as ours, too. So don't cheat. Don't go to the end. Comment below what you think the answer is, and let's see how close you are too. So let's go ahead and get this started. The Real Estate Showdown.
Woo!
Okay, so the first question is going to be guess the selling price.
That should be fun.
So, yeah, we're going to look at a picture of a home, see what it last sold for, and see who comes closest to guessing what the price would be today.
Oh, goodness.
Let's check it out. Okay. Love it. That's
3-bedroom.
Portland 4-square.
2-bath.
Or Craftsman. Yeah.
North Portland.
Previously sold for $595,000. It's 4,791 square feet with a lot. I'd love to know if the basement was finished or not too, and it's North Portland. Do you do a lot of North Portland?
No, I don't do. I'm mostly on the west side, but I can go all over,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, because you've helped me out up in Vancouver too.
Right, exactly,
So,
exactly. Okay, last sold $595, 11/18/24, so I'm gonna say.
No, don't tell me. I'm not cheap for you. This could have been last year. Now let's see who's closest. I've got 845K. What did you come up with?
600.
600K. Okay. What it did sell for was 650. Wow, the mortgage gal. Hey, you want me as a listing agent. You want her to help you out in buying a house.
I know,
So this
there
is
we
awesome. She's good. Now, why did you say because it sold for close to that, why did you only give it that much more?
Oh, I don't know. That was just my guess. I didn't have a, yeah.
I was thinking, because again, that large of a home, and again, it depends on if the basement was finished or not, how much was finished. We've seen 3 pictures and that was it. Being it was North Portland too, it maybe had sold for that 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, where it would have brought the value up to around that 850 today. So I was incorrect, but again, I don't know what was across the street because that could also make the value go down.
For
but
sure.
Good guess.
Thank you.
Way to go. Way to go. Oh, geez, I've got some competition here. So the next one is also guess the price, and this is a 5-bedroom, 5-bath, 5,603 square feet on a 10,000 square foot lot just outside of Selwood. So that helps out. When we know Selwood area. It last sold for $1.4 million.
It's gorgeous. I love that greenery outside.
It is a beautiful home, and Selwood's such a nice area.
It is.
Very desirable, and that big of a home too.
Gosh, 5-bedroom. I would want to clean that. Okay.
Let's see, and this is just, I'm going to say, so given the changes in the market, more than likely this was purchased for cash at that time too. So I'm going to say.
I changed my answer. Is that illegal?
No. All right. What did you
I think
come
I
up
went
with?
too high, but I won't change it again.
I may have too.
Okay, so I did.
Oh, we're close.
Oh, we are
$1,500,000,
close.
$1,575,000.
What did you guess out there?
So let us know what you guessed before we give you the results. $1,500,000.
Oh my gosh! That's so excited.
Like I say, I'm going to state it again. You want me as your listing agent and her to help you in buying the house.
Right, for sure.
Nice job.
Thank you.
That's a good one. I love this.
I'm just thinking that you want to lower payments.
Yes. On to the next one. This house is a condo. It's 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,000 square feet. It's in the heart of the Outlet District. Love that area. Definitely check out the video at pdxreguy.com on that area. And it recently sold in August, but for how much?
Well, first, what is your favorite area? If you could move anywhere.
We were just discussing that today. My favorite area, I would love to live downtown Portland.
Really?
Yeah, I really would love to live down here, but I need to get to places fast, so I need to be more central.
You get to see so many places, which is really cool.
It is, and I'd love to be able to see all these places, all the historic places down here. Anyways, back to 1,000 square feet, and again, Alphabet District, 2-bedroom, 1-bath condo, last sold on 8/20/2024. So
for how much? For a 2-bedroom, 1-bath?
It's on Flanders, apartment 23.
Boy, that's a tough one. No. Maybe.
I'm going to be off on this one, I'm sure.
I don't know.
Anyways, what did you come up with? 385.
Oh my gosh, I went higher this time. 515.
Oh, geez. Now maybe you don't want me as you're looking at it. So for 293, yay, okay, I got it good. I was a little bit high. You were quite high.
I was way high.
But again, things can change depending on the age of the building. Again, the location of a property. You already know that.
Right.
If it's next to something that's more commercial up there, then it may not be as much of a value. Or if it's next to a noisy area or a park, again, things can change. The age of the condo. If that was a much older home, didn't have the renovations, we've seen that it was nice, but
did it list
a lot
the
of different
HOA dues
things.
on there? I don't
no,
remember.
it didn't. And that could change the value too.
Yeah.
Because remember, every $100 that you have in an HOA value is worth about, what, today, 15,000
Oh, that's interesting.
worth of buying power.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
That may not be an exact. I'll get you the exact amount later on. So good, all good. Somebody got a great condo down there for $294,000. Okay, let's go on to the next question here. Guessing the year of original construction.
Oh boy.
All right. We've both been in this. How long have you been in the business?
Since 2006.
Since 2006.
I started when I was pregnant with my one and only son, Sebastian. He's 18, so I could keep track of how long I've been in it.
That's
18
how you
years.
do it.
Yeah.
Very good. And I've been in it since 2004.
Okay.
So we both have been in the business for a while, so we should be able to judge being in the amount of homes that we've been in. Okay. Estimate the year of construction. So this looks like it's going to be downtown somewhere. May not be, I'm just saying because the building's there.
Like over on the east side, you think maybe a little bit? I will have no idea.
Yeah, that very well could be on the east side. A lot of the same similar homes. In fact, I have a client who purchased one of those 5 or 6 years ago, though. It's almost exactly like that. The front porch. I've left something on their doorstep before. That's one of my listings, isn't it? No, it isn't.
I'm so bad at this. Okay.
Ooh, I'm going to change. No, I'm going to keep mine. So what did you guess?
I don't know. I could be really embarrassed by this one.
That's right. 1929. I did 1926.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So we were close.
Okay.
And what gave it away is the decorative stuff that's on top.
Okay.
And probably, if you look at the top of the house, you're going to see that window. It may or may not be finished up there. So a lot of times when they did the attic spaces with these high
pitched roofs.
pitched roofs.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah.
I knew it was something on top of the house with the high-pitched roof. It wasn't finished, but they did have a window in there. That way you could stick grandma in the rocking chair and just have her rocking back and forth on Halloween. So it was built in 1898.
Wow, that's amazing.
That hopefully is a historic home. That's off of Northwest Marshall Street. So that's
really
still
did.
not bad. I mean, again, they did back in the day, I'm sorry to say, prior to the baby boom,
Yeah.
they put some nice architecture and some nice touches into houses. And then all of a sudden from 1950, 1960 on, all of the houses started looking the same.
They were like
not to say
cookie
some of the
cutter.
old ones, but you had a lot of cookie cutters. That's
Yeah.
when the ranches became popular, and that's when the 2 stories became popular. So I love these older homes just because they have so much character, and there was so much love put into them. So
Yeah.
not bad. We were both a little bit high, but 1898.
I started with the 2000 number.
127 years old, our combined experience, times 4.
That's all you need is a team.
Exactly.
Oh, that looks newer. I mean,
That looks newer there.
Yeah.
All right. It's still, they tried to keep the old Portland style
yeah, but I would
in
say
there. And again, it still looks like it is Portland area.
Are you guessing out there? I hope you're guessing.
So when did they start doing that. Okay, I'm going to say,
Now I keep rethinking myself, questioning myself, I should say.
all right, I'm going to say 2016,
Oh, I said 2007.
2007. Okay,
All right.
let's see what the A is.
Ooh,
2018.
good job. Good job.
Nice.
That was
Okay.
really close.
University Park. Love it. Okay,
Okay.
cool. Yeah, even in 2007, I think they were doing a lot more of the standard stuff. They started getting back to some of the style. Again, that looks like the old Portland or Craftsman style type
Mm-hmm.
home. I love these homes with the front porches because it just makes it more welcoming.
It does.
When you do live in a neighborhood where you can sit there and talk to the neighbors and talk to the kids that are bicycling and on their little what did I have? I didn't even have a big wheel, but I'll pretend that I had a big wheel as a kid. Again, I love the front porches, which you don't see anymore. That brings, to me, it brings the neighborhood together when you have a front porch and you can converse with the neighbors in a nice way.
Yeah.
So let's go on to the next question here. Estimate the year of construction on this one here. Now,
Where would you think that is? I don't even have any.
I would like to know, I wish they would have told us if that was one big building in a U shape or two separate houses that just happen to be the same color. Whether it's one unit or two, I'm going to assume it's one unit. So my guess is going to be based off of it being one unit, U-shaped. So a lot of
This
times
is
when they
harder.
have the garden style or the U-shaped homes, it was all right around the same era. So let's see what you came up with. What did you come up with? 2016, I came up with
wow.
1942.
I am just,
So
this one's hard
now,
for me.
again, remember, if I'm wrong, I was judging it on something misinformation. 1951.
Oh, see?
Yay! Okay, I love it. Love it. Yeah, a lot of that style was built around that time, bringing two separate entrances sometimes. It looked like it could have been a corner lot also. Some of those older homes like that are being built or converted into duplexes too.
Well, you're so good at this. You're so fortunate to get to see so many different houses. I'm kind of just stuck behind my
I know.
laptop.
I know. We should take our lender along with us every time we go look at a house, right?
It's a good
We
idea.
should. So this is our last topic, to estimate the zestimate.
This is going to be a good one.
Or estimate the zestimate. However you want to do it, over and under. So let's see what the zestimate. Now remember, zestimates are kind of like any site out there that is just going within milliseconds and telling you from public information around the area. They've never been in the house, so
it's
they
just a, like,
don't know the true
snapshot.
value. It's a real snapshot of it. All websites do that. So when somebody's doing a zestimate, it's not always accurate. So let's see if we can be more accurate
Then the zestimate.
because we haven't seen except the outside of the house too. So we have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,370 square feet in Kings Height. Ooh, nice area. Nob Hill sold 7/30/2024. The zestimated value of this one was $705,000. What we're guessing here is if it sold over or under the zestimate. So their estimate of this house was $705,000. Again, it's only 1,400 square feet, but it is 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's on stilts. It's in Nob Hill. Very nice area. I'm going to say it sold.
Gosh, it's this time of year, though. I don't know.
True. It sold on 7/30/2024. Over or under?
I want to say under, but I broke
I
over.
don't over too. So it sold over 705.
So let's see if we're
Let's-
both wrong or both right.
It sold for 700.
We were so close.
We were just 50% wrong. I'm kind of surprised, but then again, there is what I have seen in the last year, especially with homes that are on stilts.
Yep.
That there's less interest in them. Before, people didn't mind them. Even the Californians who are used to the earthquakes didn't mind those type of homes that were on stilts. In the last couple of 3 years, because I had one listed up in Capitol Highway area, that was on stilts, and a lot of people shied away from them. So we could almost not give it away at that time. As this was also the change of the interest rates and everything too. So people are more fearful now of the earthquakes or landslides or things like that. So it is harder to get them. So I'm not too overly surprised that it sold for a little bit less.
But it was pretty close to that.
Yeah, we were close. They were close. But again, the stilts can affect the value of a home too versus being on a solid foundation. So let's check out our next one. 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 904 square foot, North Portland. Sold 11/25/24 just yesterday.
Wow.
The Zestimate said 385,000.
It's an interesting looking house.
And I just sold one of those, but it was about a year ago. I'm going to say, and I'm going to assume it's an attached home by the looks of it, but still maybe considered a condo. Has
So-
an upstairs, downstairs. I'm going to say,
I don't know. I just don't know.
I'm going to say it sold over.
I did
You say?
under.
You did under. Good.
Probably just
Good.
because the last one was under.
Good challenge here. And it sold for over.
Oh, yay,
So
good
384
job.
sold for 399.
Very good.
Again, that's looks very similar to the one that I helped somebody buy for $399. No, it's not the same house. No. So again, Zestimates are only a rough
He's
estimate.
cheating. It's the house he just sold.
Next one, we've got a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,600 square foot. It looks like it's right around 1980s, 1990s style home. A lot of the Mascord type plans in Marlene Village. Sold in 930, and the estimated value was $575,900. And
I
again,
would think that would go for like 580. That's my guess. I'm sticking to it.
Okay, yeah, and knowing the area and having the steps, and we'll talk about that here in a little bit. I'm going to say it sold for under.
Huh. I went over.
You went over.
Wow.
Let's see who's correct here. It sold for under.
No.
Okay, for
You're on fire.
Well, not by much. His estimate was $575,900.
Okay.
And it sold for $575,000.
Oh, well, that's
so
pretty close.
his estimate was not that far off. The more activity, when you have these estimates,
Mm-hmm.
the more activity that you have in the neighborhood, especially when it's homes that are built, 1970s above, you usually have a whole neighborhood of similar homes. So you don't have as much variety for them to compare to. Again, they're just taking a quick snapshot of what everything else is sold for. So they're getting closer in neighborhoods like this because there's probably a lot of similar homes in there like it. So I've seen a lot of those lately. I've probably been in that floor plan 100 times at least already. But I thought that was a little bit too high for the steps and the time that it did sold.
Interesting.
But, very interesting.
Well,
It
good
is.
job. Yeah.
Good job, Zillow. You did not too bad.
And hope you guys are
And
having
again,
fun.
we didn't have any information to compare it to
Yeah.
versus they had all the information to compare it to. So thank you very much for playing along today. Hopefully we'll have another one of these. Tell us how you did.
Yep.
How close were you on all of these? I'd love to hear your comments.
So much fun. Thanks, Tim.
You're welcome. Thanks, Joe.